What up, everybody? Welcome to Tea with D, where we're drinking in some big life truths and a cup of tea. It's actually coffee. And maybe even wine, because this is a judgment-free zone, my friends. I'm Dr. D. Franey with My Yes Life, and I am a life coach, and I love helping you get rid of the garbage can thoughts that are rolling around in that big, beautiful brain of yours so that you can create a better life, a better business, the results that you seek in this world. I believe that you're worthy of it. I believe that you deserve it. And if you want it, I want to help you get it. I'm so fired up this Wednesday. I have had this weird stomach thing going on, and I finally feel like after a week, I'm on the other end of it. So today's a good day. It's beautiful outside. And, just like every day, it's a great day to have a good day. So I want to talk about how we love to obsess with how to create change, how to do the thing, how to do it in 5 steps, how to, right? You see it all over the internet because we know as people who write things and put them on the internet, that you're going to click on anything that says how to do something. Hi, Dawn. Happy Wednesday. And so most of us go, like, when we know we want to change, we want to do something different, we go seek out the how first. What are the steps to creating that change that I want to make in my life? And I'm going to tell you that we know in science, brain science, in the science of high achievement and goal, or high performance and goal achievement, that is not how we create lasting, sustainable change. So it's really funny because the way that we are going after creating change is not really proven to be super effective. So think about your New Year's resolutions. Most of the time we think about how to do it, right? We want to lose weight. So we think, I'm going to get up and go to the gym early in the morning. And that's what we think is the solution. And so for the first few weeks, we crawl our booties out of bed and we go to the gym. And we're excited because we have this little idea that we're going to get, this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year that we lose weight. Hi, Sarah. And so for the first little bit, we're pretty excited about that. So we get our booties out of bed and we go to the gym. And then if in a few weeks, it gets a little harder, right? Like, it's cold, we're tired, we didn't get a good night's sleep. And so we start to rely on willpower to crawl our booties out of bed. Hi, Anna. And the funny thing about willpower is that it is a finite resource. We only have so much of it. And so you start to dread getting out of the bed and going to the gym. And the next thing you know, you're not getting up all 5 days a week. It's maybe only 3, and then 2, and then finally, you quit, right? You're not getting the results. You look in the mirror and you're like, wait, this roll's still here? I've been doing this for a couple weeks. We want instant gratification, and usually our goals take a little bit longer than that. And so we don't see the evidence because we're focusing on that weight loss, and we didn't start where we really needed to start. We need to start with what we want and why we want it. And really that goes to our thoughts and our beliefs. All of our results in life are created from our thoughts. Our thoughts drive our emotions dictate our behavior, and our behavior gets us our results. So if we only focus on the behavior, if we only focus on the action, we're not going to create sustainable change. Because let's go back to that New Year's example. We want to lose weight, we focus on going to the gym, but we didn't work on our brain and the thoughts that we have about our weight. I'm always going to be fat. I never finish what I start. I hate going to the gym. I don't like it when people look at me at the gym, right? There's all these thoughts and beliefs that are usually subconscious that are undermining that that goal that we have of losing weight at the new year. And so if we're going to create goals that are based on how the brain works and how we understand that people create high performance, we need to start with why and what. So what is it that you want to change, and why do you want that change? When you start with why, there's a great Simon Sinek TED Talk. If you haven't watched it, it's one of like the top 5 ever watched, and there's a reason for that. When you start with why, you're going to create commitment to that goal, because you know without a doubt what you want and why you want it and why it's better than where you currently are. And once you create that commitment, it's easy to create burning desire. And that is that fuel that gets your ass out of bed to the gym, even when it's cold, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to do it, because you know why. You know that on the other end of that, you're going to have more energy. You're going to have, your clothes are going to get fit better. You're going to have more confidence. You're going to, all the different things, right? And burning desire is that turbo fuel that makes you so much less likely to give in to the excuse. All the excuses are, I could just clean this junk drawer that's been a mess for 2 years instead of going to the gym. I'm sorry I keep picking on that excuse, but it's a very easy one. I think most of us can relate to it. So when you know your why, you get burning desire. And from that burning desire, you're going to take massive inspired action. And when you're willing to continually take action towards your goal, you're going to achieve it no matter what. That's how you develop that grit and resilience in the face of obstacles, in the face of excuses, in the face of discomfort and challenge, right? When you have that burning desire, when you know what your why is, you're willing to go through the discomfort of change. And discomfort is the currency of evolution. If you're not willing to be uncomfortable, and you're not willing to be uncomfortable long enough, you're not going to create the change. And so your burning desire, that sense of why you want what you want, is also going to help you fail forward. Talk to any successful person, and they're not going to say that they just tried something once and automatically they succeeded, right? They failed. Maybe they missed the gym one morning, but the next morning they're like, damn it, it's a new day and I'm getting after this, right? We fail forward. We pick ourselves up, we dust ourselves off, and we keep going for it. Like, I know a lot of you ladies that are here with me live are mamas. Think about your babies learning to walk. They didn't just try the first time and they were superstars at it. They fell down a bunch, right? And really, we are not strong enough to walk when we first start trying. And it's through all that failure and falling and picking themselves up and trying at it again. That's how babies become strong enough to actually walk. Crazy, right? But we get to about age 25 and our brain's like, whoa, you need to know how to do this thing immediately. The very first time you try it, and you should be an expert. We forget that most of the things that we are good at, we have become good at because we've practiced, we've tried, we've committed to it, we've decided no matter what, I'm going to figure this out, right? And so it's funny, so many adults try things one time, aren't perfect at it, make it mean something about them, right? Like that they are a failure rather than that they failed at the thing, failed at the experience, and then they stop trying, they give up. But there's nothing wrong with you. You just need to overcome that big, beautiful brain of yours that's going to try to tell you not to change, because change equals danger. It's very uncertain, and our brain does not like uncertainty because it thinks there might be a tiger on the other side of that trying to eat us. But the cool thing is there ain't no tigers running around here. At least I haven't seen one. That'd be pretty cool. But here in Ogden, I have not seen a tiger out on the road trying to eat me. And so there's 3 things that are holding you back from creating what you want in life. And that's a lack of clarity of what you want, your excuses, all the reasons why you think you can't do it, and your lack of beliefs, your lack of belief in yourself, your lack of belief in your ability, or some other crappy programming that was put in your brain before you were old enough to know any better. And if you think about it, how to does not answer any of those. How to doesn't give you clarity. How to doesn't change your excuses, and how to doesn't change your beliefs. But what does help with those three things is figuring out what you want and why you want it. Lack of clarity is all about what. Your excuses are eliminated when you have that why and that burning sense of desire. And your beliefs, we can work on those when you know what you want, why you want it, because then you know exactly what beliefs you need to work on and change to make the result inevitable. And so a lot of times we like to think about the probability of us being able to change. We look to the past and who we were and the things that the decisions we made in the past and the way that we showed up and the results that we got. And we like to use our former self to tell us how we can make change in the future. You ain't that girl no more. You aren't her. So I would recommend making decisions as your future self. The person, think of the change that you want and believe that you're the person who has made that happen. How would she make the decision that needs to be made today? What would she tell you to do? How would she tell you to show up? I'm going to tell you that gal is going to tell you way different stuff than the person in the past. And you're more likely to achieve the result that you want if you have that conversation with your future self rather than your past self. So if I can impress nothing else upon you, the most important way to create change in your life is to focus on what you want and why you want it, and let the how naturally pan out on its own. Because usually once we get moving and start taking massive action, the plan that we had changes and evolves along the way. And so we can never foresee every single step along the way. And so when we focus on how, we're discounting the beliefs and the thoughts and the emotions that we need to be able to take the behavior and create the results that we want. So I am super flippin' excited about this 2020 Vision Quest Masterclass. I've got 10 or 12 people signed up already, and we're going to have a really good time. And I gotta tell you that this coaching program is designed all about the why and the what, so that the how takes care of itself and will help create all that burning desire. And so I just wanted to tell you a few things that we're talking about in the Vision Quest in case you might want to join us, because this whole live has been about, it's all backed in the science of goal achievement and high performance. And I want you to have a different year next year than you've had in the past. And so in the life version, we're going to be talking all about gratitude for the past and the present, because gratitude is the best emotion to be creating from. We're going to get to know ourselves better. When's the last time you took yourself on a date? When's the last time you spent some time alone in the quiet getting to know yourself and your brain? So we'll check in on all of that, things like health and body, emotional, spiritual, and personal growth, intimate relationship, our social self and our fun, family and friends, work and career, money and finances, and community and giving are some of the things that we're going to be talking about. And we're going to create an action plan for maximum results in 2020. So you'll have an annual vision, quarterly goals, monthly focuses, and weekly inspired actions. That's some of the stuff that we're going to work through in the life version. If you are a entrepreneur and have your own business and would like to create a 2020 vision for your business, some of the things that we are going to be talking about is the year in review. We're going to look at how things went in 2019. There's going to be a one-page business plan. We're going to do the business model canvas. We're going to create a business vision that includes the topics leadership and management, team and staff, systems and processes, finance and cash flow, new business and sales, marketing and promotion, creativity and new products, referrals and customer service, And then you're going to create an action plan for maximum results, which is that annual vision, quarterly goals, monthly focuses, and weekly inspired actions. And you're probably wondering, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Ha! You might be wondering what all this experience includes. We're doing it in October before things get crazy bananas for the holidays. So yay. So we won't be doing it while you're stressed out dealing with family and all the other expectations of the holidays. And you're not going to do it last minute at the very beginning of the year when you already feel like you are falling behind. And so the masterclass includes a beautiful, they're like 100-page planners. They're full color. They're bound like a book. I've been working with a designer. They're so pretty. I can't wait. They're about to go to print. And there's going to be 4 content modules. So we're going to learn some stuff each week. And then there will be some Q&A calls, the coaching, where we're applying what we're learning. There is a private Facebook community just for members of the Vision Quest. There's 2 mastermind sessions. We'll be breaking out with other members. There are a couple accountability calls to make sure that you are doing the work, because that's where all of the change is created, right? In the action. So we want to make sure you're taking action. We're going to make sure that your big, beautiful brain isn't freaking out and preventing you from creating change, because anytime you decide to create change, your big, beautiful brain is going to freak out. So I love it when brains freak out. I love talking people off the edge and helping them see how their brain is trying to prevent change. And there's going to be a whole lot of people doing this with you, right? I think there's safety in numbers, there's excitement in numbers. We're going to have a killer time. And so that is running the beginning of October to the first week in November, because there's 5 weeks in October this year. Woohoo! Moose butt. That's my dog. What else do I want to tell you? I think that's it. I hope that this was helpful to you today to learn how to stop focusing on how and to back up and spend some time on your what and your why. If any of this resonated with you, if you feel like you could use some help in this department, or wondering if life coaching might be of assistance, in the little comment area or the whatever, there's a link. You can book a free mini session with me. I would love to get to know you better and see if, what your goal is, what your challenge is, and if we might make sense to work together. And if you're interested in the 2020 Vision Quest, wherever those links are, depending on what device you are on, that's why I have this little guy going on. There's a link to the 2020 Vision Quest. The 20th, so Friday, is the deadline to get a printed version of this beautiful vision planner. So you'll want to get in before then, otherwise that you'll get a PDF copy, and it's still pretty amazing, but it's not going to be as cool as the printed version. So get registered by the 20th so you get that vision planner on time. For all you wonderful peeps that join me live, thanks so much. If you're catching it on the replay, put something, comment in the in there. Put a comment. Tell me if you're live, if you're on the replay, what you learn, what you're thinking, how you're going to implement what you just learned. Have a wonderful week. Ciao, ciao.